Welcome to Word Glow. Today's video is not just another English lesson, it's a wake-up call. Because let's be honest, you already know hundreds of English words, right? You've watched tutorials, read grammar books, and repeated phrases. But when it's time to speak, your voice freezes, your lips lock, and your confidence disappears. And you wonder, why can I understand everything, but I can't speak? Today, my friend, you'll find the real reason. Not in your grammar, not in your memory, but right here, in your mouth. Yes, the secret to fluent English isn't hidden in your brain. It's hidden in your lips, your tongue, your jaw, and your sound flow. So sit tight and listen carefully, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to train your mouth to talk and finally speak English with confidence. Part 1. The hidden truth nobody tells you. Let's start with a simple truth. You don't need to learn more English. You need to use the English you already know. But here's the catch. Your mouth doesn't move like an English speaker's mouth. Your native language uses different sounds, different tongue positions, and a different rhythm. That's why when you try to speak English, it feels slow, unnatural, and heavy. Think of your mouth like a musical instrument. If it's not tuned right, the music sounds off. Even if the notes are correct, that's exactly what's happening with your English. Your instrument, your mouth, isn't trained for English sounds yet. Let me give you an example. Say the word world. Now say word. Did you feel the difference in your tongue movement? That tiny movement is the secret. English isn't just a language, it's a set of sounds that your mouth must learn to shape. You see, most English learners make one big mistake. They train their mind, not their mouth. They think, if I know grammar, I'll speak better. But no, grammar doesn't move your lips. Vocabulary doesn't control your tongue. Only practice, physical, repeated, daily practice, can do that. You've been training your brain for years. Now it's time to train your mouth. Part 2. The science behind mouth training. Let's understand how this actually works. When you learn your first language, you repeat every sound thousands of times. As a child, you cry, laugh, shout, and copy sounds. Your mouth muscles memorize those movements. That's called muscle memory. Now fast forward to today. Your mouth is perfectly trained, but for your native language only, not for English. So when you try to speak English, your mouth feels awkward. The muscles are not ready. They don't know where to move or how fast to move. That's why your spoken English feels stuck, even when your mind knows the right words. But here's the good news. Just like you can train your body to dance or lift weights, you can train your mouth to speak English fluently. All it takes is daily focused movement, 5 to 10 minutes a day, and soon your tongue, lips, and jaw will move like a natural English speaker's. That's the magic of mouth training. Part 3. The daily 5-minute routine. Train like a speaker. Now let's talk about the practical part. How to train your mouth every day. I call it the 5-minute mouth workout. Do it daily and you'll notice a change in your confidence, speed, and clarity within 2 weeks. Step 1. Warm up your lips. Make a brrr sound, like a motorbike. Feel your lips vibrate. Do it 3 times for 5 seconds. It relaxes your facial muscles. Step 2. Tongue control. Stick out your tongue, then pull it back slowly. Do this 10 times. Then try saying la 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 and ra ra ra. This builds flexibility for English sounds like R and L, which are often confusing. Step 3. Jaw opening. Open and close your mouth wide. Move it side to side. English requires more mouth opening than many languages. This step builds sound clarity. Step 4. Sound connection practice. Repeat short sentences quickly. What do you want to do? Gotta go now. Let me tell you. This teaches your mouth to link words naturally, like native speakers. Step 5. Mirror speaking. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your eyes, and speak for 1 minute. Say anything. Describe your day. Talk about your dreams. You'll feel nervous at first, but over time, this habit rewires your brain to speak confidently. Remember, confidence is not born, it's built with every repetition. Part 4. The confidence switch. Speak without fear. Now let's talk about the real enemy, fear. Many learners say, I'm afraid I'll make mistakes. Guess what? Everyone does, even native speakers. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is expression. Your mouth doesn't need to sound perfect. It just needs to sound alive. Think of a baby learning to walk. Does the baby say, oh no, I fell, I'll never try again? Of course not. They fall, laugh, and try again until walking becomes automatic. That's exactly how English works. Speak, stumble, repeat. That's your path to fluency. Your brain learns faster through mistakes than through silence. So every time you speak, even if it's not perfect, you're winning. Because silence doesn't teach. Speaking does. Part 5. The power of sound repetition. Here's one more secret. Fluency doesn't come from words. It comes from sound flow. If you repeat one sound 100 times, your mouth learns it. If you repeat one sentence daily, your confidence doubles. Let's try one. Say slowly, I can speak clearly and confidently. Now say it again. Faster, stronger. I can speak clearly and confidently. Repeat this 5 times daily. You're not just saying words, you're training muscles. Each repetition builds speed and strength in your mouth. Over time, your speech becomes automatic, smooth, confident, and powerful. Part 6. The mindset shift from learner to speaker. Let's make something clear today. You are not just an English learner. You are a speaker in training. Stop calling yourself bad at speaking. You're just untrained. When you start mouth training, something magical happens. Your brain and body start to work together. You begin to feel rhythm, emotion, and energy in your voice. You stop translating in your head and start feeling the language. That's when English stops being a subject and becomes a skill. Part 7. Final motivation, your new English identity. Let me tell you something powerful. When you train your mouth to talk, you're not just improving your English, you're changing your identity because your voice is your identity. When you speak clearly, you show confidence. When you express yourself without fear, you show power. And when you make your words glow, the world listens. Every day you practice, you're becoming a new version of yourself. Stronger, sharper, more confident. So from today, promise yourself, I will train my mouth. I will not stay silent. I will speak every day because every word you speak builds your fluency. Every sentence builds your courage. And every effort brings you closer to the speaker you dream to be. If today's video opens your eyes, don't stop here. Start your practice today. Repeat, speak, and glow. Because your voice matters. Your story deserves to be heard. Subscribe to Word Glow for more powerful English stories and real speaking lessons. And remember, don't just learn English. Train your mouth to talk. Fluency doesn't come from memory. It comes from movement. Train your mouth and your confidence will follow.